No, for real. Okay. Y'all, it's been a minute since I've done like a sit down video or like a video where I'm not just like playing the drum, the shamanic drum type video. But I'm back. So I don't know if you guys, where you guys are on your awakening, your like spiritual journey, but I got to realizing yesterday that once you start awakening, like there is no turning back, you know? There's just no turning back. So yesterday I was at work and I got to really thinking back to like childhood and how deep the matrix and the programming all goes, like how deep it, and like how early on they start the programming. Like, do you guys remember in school, like go all the way back to elementary school, if you can remember, do you remember a lot of the fuckery as far as the rules went, you know? Like, let's say you're walking to like the lunchroom or whatever. Don't break the single file line. Make sure you stay in line. And also the classroom, right? I'm sure you guys had at least a friend or two, you know, growing up, maybe, unless you were like, you know, stick to yourself or whatever. Maybe you still noticed that when people were having fun, when people were laughing, they would make sure they nipped that shit in the bud. Like, they would separate you guys if they caught you having fun, if they caught you laughing, if they caught you enjoying life a little too much. Sorry, I saw a mosquito. You can't get me, my window's up. You can't get me, okay? But but it's like, it wasn't just about education. It was about programming. It was to make sure that you grew up to fall in line, to obey when you got to the real world. You know what I mean? The workforce. They wanted to make sure that you stayed in line as a robot. Don't go against the norm, you know? And I don't want to get into religion too much, but you know, they made sure to try to, something about it seems so forced. Like, I was at a park with my boyfriend the other day. No, it was like months ago. But either way, this older guy comes up to me and he looks me like dead in my eyes. And he's just like, you know, going on about like church stuff. And it's like I let him go on for a while, you know, because I thought it was going to be like one of those conversations where it goes somewhere and it's not like I'm trying to force my beliefs on you. Because, you know, some of the older generation is actually spiritual. And it's honestly refreshing to see. Like, people think for themselves and follow what resonates. And I have nothing against people that are, you know, what they're called, Bible thumping and things like that. People that read the Bible and people that are Christian and are in organized religion. Like, that's the difference though. In the spiritual community, we don't really force our beliefs on anyone else. Like, we're not trying to convince anyone, because it's not a cult, you know what I mean? Not saying that anything they do is a cult, but I'm just saying, like, it would come off cult-like if we were to do that. Like, I still heard the guy out and everything. I listened to, you know, what he had to say, but after a while, I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you, you know, get on with your day, because he didn't really leave any room for anyone else to really comment, you know, to really give a good back and forth intellectual conversation. It was just him spouting what had been passed down, the programming that was passed down from his ancestors, like his father and his grandfather and things like that. And, you know, that generation, you really don't question things, you know what I mean? Like, you really aren't allowed to really think for yourself back then. Like, you can't question it, because they will get on to you, they will punish you, they will beat you. Like, not all of that generation, but some of that older generation. It's like, you really weren't allowed to question things. Even growing up in a black household, it's like, I really was supposed to just fall in line, and you're really not supposed to question things, because they also don't have the answers, because they were taught not to question things. But At the end of the conversation with the guy, sorry, I'm getting lost. At the end of the conversation with the older guy, he goes, "What? You gonna pass him up?" Like that shit. And it's like, me being spiritual, it's like I can't pass up what's within. Like in my mind, in my beliefs, it's like we're all an extension of source. We're all an extension of spirit, whatever you call, God, whatever terminology you use. We all call God different things. We use different terminologies and such. I'm still new on my spiritual path, so a lot of this is just so new to me. But I just cannot believe he did that, like in a public, like, there's a time and place for things like that. I'm literally walking at the park just enjoying life. You don't know what my beliefs are. Why are you, you know what I mean? Like, why try to convert somebody? And it's probably because he saw two guys walking together at the park, and it's like, oh, let me get them right. Let me get them together, because God forbid, let me try to get them on the right path, because they ain't living right. I can just tell. And legit, we're just walking, minding our own business, enjoying nature, just, I don't know, just being us. And not bothering anybody, not trying to force gayness on anybody either, not trying to convert anybody to anything. We're literally just living our lives. And I think that's why spirituality resonates with me so much, is because no one has ever tried to convince me to be spiritual. You know what I mean? If it's that great, if it's that amazing, if it resonates with you, cool. And anybody watching this right now, I'm not trying to tell you that the spiritual path is for you. Hopefully this didn't even end up on your algorithm if you're not spiritual, because if it did, your algorithm is broken and I'm so sorry. Scroll, babe, scroll. It's okay. But I'm just rambling. But legit, like, do y'all remember that in school? Like, for real, you were not allowed to have fun. If they caught you having fun, you were in trouble, you got detention or whatever, because it's not about fun, and it's also not about learning. It's not just about that. It's about making sure that you are programmed properly to not shake the table when you become an adult. Because make sure that you don't think freely, make sure you think inside the box, make sure you don't question authority, make sure, because if we all were to come together and say we're not gonna take this shit no more, we're not gonna work anymore, the economy would collapse. If we all band together, sorry, my tripod is shaking, I'm sorry, I'm doing too much. If we all were to band together and be like, we're not gonna take this shit anymore, you know how fucked they would be? Because, they can't take us all out. You know what I mean? And honestly, we all have the power. But it's like, would we all ever get on the same page? Hear me out. It would take a lot for the US. But have you noticed these other countries are starting to wake up as well? People are starting to wake the fuck up. They're starting to overthrow their governments and things like that. And it's like, the US, I feel like we lag behind because of some of the food regulations. Like, if you notice, all the artificial food dyes and shit, that's what's fucking these kids up. Like, have y'all noticed these younger generations? Some of them are fucked up, okay? Like, I hate to say it, but it's like stupid is in the air sometimes. Have y'all seen the workforce now? It's like nobody knows a fuck about a fuck. Nobody wants to do a fuck. It's just, it's something. It is something. And yeah, I'm sorry. If y'all got a problem with cursing, this is not the channel for y'all. Sorry, wrong side of YouTube again. Scroll. Because, like, my audience, the thinkers that think outside of the box, they know that all of these words are made the fuck up. I forgot I'm supposed to be talking into this. What the fuck am I doing? They know that all of these words were made up. Fuck could have been, I don't think you could say that one. You really can't say that one on YouTube. Fuck could have been ass. Ass could have been fuck. The fuck? Like, are we just, Like, I work with somebody like that. It's like you can't say certain words around them. Their whole face will go red. They'll get all upset and shit. And it's like, you know, this is all made up, right? Even the fact that these curse words are even bad. It's like, you know, all of this is made up. But it's like, you're so programmed. It's like, no, I've been told. No, my mom said this. I can't say those words. Babe, you're in your 50s. You're an adult now. You can think for yourself. You can do what you want. There's some things we shouldn't do. I mean, I ain't saying snort some, you know. But, you know, people doing that. I think I lost the point of this. I don't think anybody's still watching anyway. But, for real, if anybody is still watching, comment down below if y'all remember that in school. It's like, if y'all remember it being strict. It's like, y'all get that we kids, right? Ain't nothing wrong with playing, right? Because we kids, right? We still learning. We can't have fun too? No, that's not a part of the program. That's not a part of the program. That's not the usually scheduled program, babe, and you can't step outside of that. You can't turn Disney into Cartoon Network. Detention. Immediately. Paddle. In my elementary school, you got paddled for... If there was a substitute teacher and you thought she was going to act the fool, baby, she made a list. And when the regular teacher got back, she checked it twice and she was lighting them asses up with them paddles. Child, my elementary school was so toxic. The teachers named their paddles, bitch. Where they do that at? I know we're not taking pleasure in beating children. I know that's not what we're doing. Anyway, something to think about. And y'all have a great day. I wonder if anybody actually watched this and resonated with it. If you did, like it and comment. I mean, tired of just being on this channel by myself with no engagement. Like, where's my people? Where's my fucking audience? I'm too fucking weird? What? Probably right. But the weird chosen ones will find this and resonate. My fucking soul family will find this at some point, and we will rejoice in the comments. We'll rise up, rise like the day will rise up, in spite of the ache. And bitch, it aches some days, okay? I'm trying to get my shit together. I don't know. I'm trying to post more. Trying to... I don't fucking know. And see, I thought about putting these videos on a different channel because I have so many people that subscribed for the drum videos where I'm like singing and doing the intuitive chants and whatnot. But I'm like, well shit, only about 30 people watch that anyway. And only about 14 watch the vlogs and sit down videos. So babe, I think since my channel is called Sean Has Free Will, I think I'll just use my free will and do what the fuck I want to do and post what the fuck I want to post. You know? Anyway, have a great day to the 5 people that are watching this. But it's kind of cool though, because it's like I can speak freely and it's like, ain't nobody gonna see this shit? Until they see this shit, then it's like, if it resonates, subscribe, like, comment, share. If it doesn't, scroll, bitch. Scroll. Okay? Scroll.